Number 1. Paris. Monumental squares, centuries-old churches, famous boulevards, the Seine and the romantic bridges that cross it, magnificent palaces, and the cobbled streets of Montmartre make Paris the most elegant and graceful city. The City of Light has not only inspired painters, sculptors, writers, poets and composers, but also every major world capital, with every city laying claim to the Champs-Élysées. Cruise the Seine, watch the world go by from a caf terrace, or it's easy to understand why so many people fall in love with Paris. It is one of the most famous tourist attractions in Paris. The Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, the boats of the Seine, the Wax Museum, the Louvre Museum. The best times to visit Paris are spring April to June or fall September to October. In past years, Paris has experienced extreme temperatures in both summer and winter, possibly as a result of global warming. High temperatures, combined with air pollution, make visiting Paris in the summer uncomfortable. Number 2. New York. New York. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. The Big Apple represents the ultimate global destination and defines the urban lifestyle. Here, you can visit some of the world's best museum collections, shop till you drop, attend world-class performances, and find yourself having to make tough choices when it comes to eating out. And while there's no denying that New York City is pricey for visitors, there are plenty of free things to do. The most important tourist attractions in New York, and the most famous: Statue of Liberty, Central Park, American Museum of Natural History, Prospect Park. Best time to visit: anytime. Each Gotham season gives visitors plenty of reasons to visit. Early fall offers fresh breezes, sunshine, and comfortable temperatures. Indian summer, and maybe the best time to visit. Winters can be cold, but that also means better hotel rates. Spring is glorious and New Yorkers celebrate meltdown by taking to the streets, shopping at outdoor markets, frolicking in Central Park, and eating out. Summers can be very hot, so try to avoid July and August. Number 3. Roma. Perched on 7 hills overlooking the river Tiber, Rome is a treasure trove of ancient ruins inspired by great classical architecture and set among some of the most beautiful squares and avenues in the world. Of course, everyone visits the Eternal City for its famous sights, and must-see sites such as Vatican City with St. Peter's Basilica, the Colosseum with the Roman Forum next door, and Piazza Navona with the Trevi Fountain nearby. But don't forget to also visit the lesser-known Trastevere district, full of faded palazzi, picturesque streets, and pretty houses decorated with flower boxes. The most important tourist attractions in Rome: Colosseum, Pantheon, Trevi Fountain, Piazza Navona, Church of Santa Maria. Best time to visit: spring April to June and autumn late September to October are the best months to visit Rome. Temperatures are mild, days are sunny, and crowds aren't too intense. Yet, in the summer, the city teems with visitors and the weather is uncomfortably hot. Winters can be surprisingly cold, wet, and gray. Number 4. Rio de Janeiro. There's a Brazilian saying that God made the world in 6 days. The 7th he devoted to Rio. Blessed with one of the most dramatic settings in the world, Rio never fails to impress its visitors. Anyone standing by the world-famous Corcovado statue, or at the top of the Sugarloaf Mountain, will experience one of the globe's most exciting panoramas, as the deep blue of the Atlantic Ocean mixes with the bright white of the sandy beaches and the fresh green of the lush tropical vegetation. Yes, this is indeed the marvelous city, as locals call it. The most important tourist attractions in Rio de Janeiro: Christ the Redeemer, Tijuca Forest, Pedra Branca State Friendship, Sugarloaf Rock Peak, Copacabana. Best time to visit: the spring months of September and October are the best months to visit Rio de Janeiro, with dry, sunny, and warm weather. Summers in Rio are hot, but there is plenty of torrential rainfall. Nevertheless, summers may be a good time to visit this gorgeous city, If you want to attend the outrageous New Year's Eve celebrations on Copacabana Beach, or the legendary Carnival celebrations in February, winters are colder, so the beach may be off limits on some days, but mostly dry and sunny. Number 5. San Francisco. Artsy, bohemian, and stunningly beautiful, San Francisco's gorgeous bay lends the feeling of a beach resort to the city of 43 hills. No other city in the USA, and few in the world, are as loved by its inhabitants. The Bay City, with an abundance of attractions, such as bell-ringing cable cars, spectacular bridges, infamous Alcatraz, the ferry building a foodie's paradise, and of course Theasy Lions at Pier 39, it's best to explore this magnificent city on a bike. The most important tourist attractions in San Francisco: Golden Gate Bridge, California Academy of Sciences, San Francisco Zoo, Chinatown. Best time to visit: autumn. September to November is the best time to visit San Francisco, with warm temperatures and sunny days. Spring is another good time, but you can expect the breezes to have a little more bite. The Golden Gate City witnesses a surge in tourism during the summer, but this is not a good time to visit since the city is quite often engulfed by a fog layer, making summer days quite chilly, and you will miss the views. Winter days in San Francisco are often marked by rain and cold temperatures. Despite this being California,